Okay, so today we are talking about one of the most popular sneaker releases of 2025. You've seen them. You know the deal already. They've been out there. We've seen them everywhere. We have Undefeated's collaboration with Jordan Brand on the Retro 4. In this video, I'm going to give you guys my honest first impressions, what the comfort's like, and if you should pay resell for them. Yes, we are talking resell in this video, not something that I typically do, but the Undefeated 4s, there's going to be a lot of people out there that want them, and seeing these resale prices, I'm going to let you know if it's worth it or not. Okay, right out of the gate, what are my first impressions of this shoe? When I took them out of the box, when I checked them out, and after having them for a little while now, what have I noticed about them? So for starters, I do like this nubuck material on the top. It feels soft to the touch. The inner lining is soft as well. So when a Jordan Retro has softer materials, I tend to like that because it equates to comfort, which we are going to talk about in a little bit. Now, unfortunately, with this material that they chose, you can see some blemishes on here. You can see some bumps and bruises. The first one I noticed with my pair is right on the toe cap there, and then there is a little bit of white fading as well. So just know that there are going to be some blemishes on the material here, and is that a big deal to you or not? Well, I've seen a lot of other people's reviews and they've gone over their pairs and a bunch of them look very similar to the ones that I have here. So for me personally, do I wish it wasn't on there? Of course. I wish that these were perfect, but as somebody that actually wears their shoes and will scuff them, will kick the car door, a curb, a shopping cart, anything that is in the way of my shoes, I don't mind it that much because eventually I'm gonna scuff it up. And as you know, once you get one scuff on your shoes, the rest don't even matter. So I would prefer that they were perfect, and right out of the box, when you're paying as much as you're paying, you want it to be just top notch, as good as it can be, but there are a few flaws on some pairs, so know that. So if you're super meticulous about the materials and if there's a blemish that bothers you and you keep your shoes on the shelf and you don't wear them, truly just a collector, this type of thing may bother you and it might not be worth it for you to go ahead and grab a pair. Next, the comfort. Super important, because if the shoe is not comfortable, you're not gonna wear it as much and you're not gonna get your money's worth. And in my opinion, when I'm wearing these with an outfit and I'm around town running errands or whatever I'm doing and my outfit looks good because of my shoe, that is the top sneaker feeling for me. When I'm out in the streets, I'm comfortable, I'm confident because I think that I look good, that's it. When this is something that is just digging into your pinky toe or unsupportive and it just doesn't feel good on your feet, that is the low, and that is something that I don't like. I typically get rid of those shoes. So on an Air Jordan Retro scale, remember, on an Air Jordan Retro scale, I'm not talking about Air Max, I'm not talking about New Balance, I'm not talking about the most comfortable shoe in your sneaker collection. I'm talking comfort of Jordan Retros, which you guys are very aware of. It doesn't compete with the newest tech that is out there, but some of them are definitely more comfortable than others. I am happy to report that the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated is decently comfortable for an Air Jordan Retro. I will cut right to the chase and give you a comparison. If you own the Air Jordan 4 Bread reimagined, the comfort is very similar between these two. So for an Air Jordan 4, and some of them are definitely uncomfortable, cue the Thunder 4s or the Fire Red 4s, these are way more comfortable than those. They're definitely at the top of this scale. On the Bread 4 Reimagines, the midsole is just a little bit softer than the Undefeateds, but not by much. They're both pretty squishy. These are just a tad bit softer, which helps in the comfort department. And both of these shoes have a polyurethane insole, which is absolutely what you want on an Air Jordan 4. This should be the standard. This should be in every pair of Air Jordan 4s. It's the best insole that they offer. That's the good stuff right there. That is the insole that you want to see. Dreamcell's not bad, but it's also not good. This is good. This is what you want. But getting back to that material on the upper, the nubuck here, it does feel a little bit thinner than say a tumbled leather on the Bred 4 Reimagines. The leather on these is thicker than this. Now, why does that matter? Well, it allows you to wear a thicker sock. You've got more space to move around inside the shoe, and there's just less material being restrictive as you walk. Some people like a snug fit. They like their toes to be cramped in there and a one-to-one fit right up against the end of the shoe. Not me. I like to let my toes sprawl out and breathe a little bit, which can be hard to do with Jordan Retros, but this one I felt was on the roomier side. So personally, I have no beef with the comfort on the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated. It could be better, but I'm not gonna go out there and complain about it because I know what I'm getting when I buy a retro product. I know that it's not gonna be as comfortable as the newest tech or a runner. I keep that in mind, and like I said, if the shoe is just unbearable, I get rid of it, but when it actually is decent, I give it props, like it's fine. Next, let's talk about Resell. So I don't talk about it much because I care about the fashion point of things more, but it is important to me because when resale prices go down, that means that more people have access to the shoe. Because I paid resale for these, I wanted to get a pair, I took an L on Undefeated. I was getting a pair regardless, unless they were absolutely absurd. But I saw the prices going down, I grabbed them, and they shipped to me quicker than most people got their pairs from Undefeated. So I know a lot of people really pay attention to it, and they care about resale prices going up. That doesn't really matter to me too much because I'm not a reseller. But when prices go down to the point that they're at right now, that means more people have access to the shoes, and I like that. But if you're someone that was really excited about this shoe and you were waiting for resale prices to dip, now might be the time. The sneakers drop is any day now, and honestly, once all the pairs are out there, that's really when you capitalize. So I'm someone that keeps an eye on resale prices when they go down so that I can get access to the shoe, not when they go up, because I'm not in it to resell my shoes and make money. I'm in it to actually wear them and enjoy them. So do me a favor, let me know if you guys actually got a pair of these Undefeated 4s. What do you think about them? Do you have a few blemishes on your pair? What do you think about the comfort? And are you gonna pay resale for them? Let me know down in the comment section because this is certainly an important pair. They're in my top 5 shoes of 2025. No doubt about it. And there's a bunch of other Air Jordan 4s right beside me because I just did my top 10 Air Jordan 4s in my entire sneaker collection that you guys can go check out. It's live on my channel. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that thumbs up before you get out of here. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace.